Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers update for Thursday, January 2 reveals that Electra Forrester, Lania Grace, will count on Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, to help her, but she'll wind up witnessing quite a horror show as a result. Will's going to kick his rescue efforts up a notch by attacking Remy Price, Christian Weissman, as they fight for Electra's future. Of course, Will wants Electra to return to Forrester Creations and live the life she was meant to live now that Katie Logan, Heather Tom, knows the truth about the deep fakes. Will only wants what's best for Electra, but Remy will continue to be his obsessive, controlling self. This might even turn into an "I can't have her, no one can" situation. So Will's going to do whatever it takes to keep Electra safe. That'll mean putting his own life on the line, especially since Will's going to get into a physical confrontation with Remy near the railing. Naturally, that brings the possibility that someone will go sailing over that railing in a dramatic climax. Remy might hold Will over the edge and try to end him for good, but could Will regain the upper hand and send Remy flying over instead? Regardless, this face-off will reach an exciting conclusion. There can only be one winner, so B&B fans will be anxious to see how Remy and Will's stunning showdown scenes play out. Meanwhile, Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, will get ready for the next step now that he's scored Luna Nozowa's, Lisa Yamada, jail release. It's clear that Bill's taking quite a gamble considering what Luna is capable of, but he couldn't just leave her in the slammer when she's getting injured regularly. We have our doubts about whether Luna was legitimately getting targeted, since she can be a real schemer when she wants to be. Luna could have arranged to get herself beaten by provoking other inmates or making friends who were willing to give her a ticket out. It doesn't really matter now that Luna got what she wanted. Bill stepped up as Luna's hero, but he'll lay down the law before the week's over and spell out exactly what he expects of her moving forward. Our predictions point to Bill monitoring Luna closely at the mansion, so she may be on house arrest for this next part of the story. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Bill will have to give his loved ones updates on his latest Luna move sooner or later, so that news will inevitably cause some shock and fury. As the morning sunlight filtered through the glass windows of Spencer Publications, a storm was brewing in the lives of Los Angeles' finest. What was supposed to be a day of resolutions and new beginnings quickly spiraled into a tempest of emotions, betrayals, and shocking revelations. Electra Donovan was no stranger to drama, but even she couldn't have foreseen the chaos awaiting her at Forrester Creations. Her arrival at the office was met with hushed whispers and furtive glances. A mysterious package had been left on her desk overnight, and its contents sent shivers down her spine. Inside the ornate, velvet-lined box was a single blood-red rose and a note written in jagged handwriting. "Secrets have a way of surfacing, Electra. Beware." The cryptic message was accompanied by a flash drive. Her curiosity getting the better of her, Electra plugged it into her laptop. What she saw made her gasp in horror. The screen filled with grainy footage of her and Ridge Forrester in a heated argument, one that ended with Ridge's abrupt departure and Electra's cryptic mutterings about revenge. The video was spliced with scenes from Forrester's high-profile fashion show, showcasing moments when Electra's designs had mysteriously failed on the runway. It painted a damning picture of sabotage. Electra's mind raced. Who could have sent this? And more importantly, what did they want? Her thoughts were interrupted by the arrival of Steffi Forrester, whose sharp eyes immediately noticed Electra's pale complexion. "Electra, is everything okay?" Steffi asked, concern etched on her face. Electra's instinct was to deny everything, but she couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching her every move. I'm fine. Just a lot on my plate today," Electra replied, forcing a smile. But as Steffi left the room, Electra's resolve hardened. Whoever was behind this was playing a dangerous game, and she wasn't about to be their pawn. Meanwhile, across town, a darker scheme was unfolding. Remy Monte, Bill Spencer's longtime rival and a master manipulator, had decided that the only way to truly hurt Bill was through his youngest son, Will. The precocious boy, known for his sharp wit and charm, was the apple of Bill's eye. Remy's twisted mind saw him as the perfect target. Remy's plan began with an innocent-looking invitation. Will, who had recently shown an interest in coding and robotics, received an email about a prestigious workshop. It promised hands-on experience with cutting-edge technology, and Katie Logan, Will's mother, was thrilled at the opportunity. Unbeknownst to Katie, the workshop was a ruse orchestrated by Remy. His hired accomplice, a tech-savvy con artist named Darren, was tasked with luring Will into a vulnerable situation. As the workshop commenced, Darren subtly isolated Will from the group, guiding him to a separate room under the pretense of showing him a special project. It was here that Remy's true intentions became evident. Darren attempted to implant malicious software on Will's personal laptop, intending to frame the boy for a series of high-profile cybercrimes. But Will's sharp instincts kicked in. Noticing the inconsistencies in Darren's behavior, Will quickly excused himself and used his smartwatch to send an SOS message to his father. Bill, who was in the middle of a board meeting, wasted no time. He stormed out, his heart pounding with fear and anger. By the time he reached the workshop, Will had managed to lock himself in a supply closet, keeping Darren at bay. Bill's arrival was swift and decisive. With the help of security, Darren was apprehended, but not before Will revealed the extent of the plot. "Dad, it wasn't just about me," Will said, his voice trembling. "They wanted to ruin you." Bill's fury knew no bounds. He vowed to find Remy and make him pay for targeting his family. But as he held his son close, a chilling realization set in. The battle was far from over. Back at Spencer Publications, Bill's mind was already racing with plans. Remy had crossed a line, and Bill was determined to strike back. But this time, he would do it strategically. He knew Remy's weakness, his greed. Bill reached out to Justin Barber, his trusted confidant and legal advisor. Together, they devised a plan to expose Remy's illegal dealings. Using a network of undercover operatives, they began gathering evidence of Remy's involvement in money laundering and fraud. As the pieces of the puzzle came together, Bill prepared for the ultimate takedown. He organized a high-profile charity gala, inviting the city's elite, including Remy. The event was a masterstroke of deception, designed to lure Remy into a trap. At the gala, Bill's charm was on full display. He engaged Remy in a seemingly friendly conversation, subtly goading him into revealing his true nature. Meanwhile, Justin discreetly handed over the incriminating evidence to the authorities. As the night wore on, Remy's smug demeanor began to crumble. When the police arrived to arrest him, he realized too late that he had been outmaneuvered. Bill's victory was bittersweet. While he had protected his family, he knew the scars of the ordeal would take time to heal. In the days that followed, the Spencer family began to rebuild. Will's resilience became a source of inspiration for everyone around him. Katie, though shaken, found solace in the strength of her son and the unwavering support of Bill. At Forrester Creations, Electra's ordeal took an unexpected turn. Determined to clear her name, she confronted Ridge and Steffi with the footage, revealing the blackmail attempt. Together, they launched an internal investigation, uncovering a disgruntled former employee as the mastermind behind the scheme. Electra's reputation was restored, but the experience left her more guarded than ever. As the new year unfolded, the residents of Los Angeles found themselves reflecting on the events of the past. For Bill, Electra, and everyone caught in the crossfire, one thing was certain: life in the city was never dull. Each challenge brought new lessons, and every victory came with its own set of consequences. But through it all, they remained bold, beautiful, and unbreakable. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.